So, everybody says they want a goat until they have a goat. So, I wanted to give you a little information about goats in particular. This particular video about care of Dobby here, who I've been posting videos of. Now, she has become a AKA house goat since, behind me, there's the spot where our house was at. We don't have a house, but we've had to bring her inside because mom rejected her. So Dobby here has an issue. We had her for a couple of days, and we started noticing she was limping and couldn't walk well, which she had started out walking pretty well. So I'll kind of show you here how she walks, see if I can get her to walk. So Dobby here limps and doesn't walk real well. The major reason for this being is most likely, actually, since I'm not a veterinarian, a selenium or vitamin E deficiency. And what happens is mom doesn't pass this along because she had a deficiency herself. And goats, cows, lambs, sheep, can all end up with what's called white muscle disease. White muscle disease leads to different things in different animals, but in these guys, it leads to pain in their legs, can't walk, very unsteady, a couple other issues. And what you have to do is you have to give them a selenium and vitamin E supplement. What that involves is a paste that's in a plunger that you squeeze into their mouth. She's looking for a nice hidey spot right now. So Dobby here had to be fed by us, and we had to give her that supplement once we started noticing she was having issues. Sorry about the camera there. So I went and found what she needed, plus a couple other things that would help her digest better because she was having some stomach issues. And you can usually find this at your local farm and tractor supply. Yeah, that was a drop there. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I went to a couple places in our local area and grabbed what I needed and gave it to her. But we also had this premixed formula that we gave her, and that was causing some rather, unsightly issues when she'd go to the bathroom. It was quite the mess to clean up. So we made our own formula, and I'll see if I can put the recipe for the formula for those of you raising goats or sheep or pigs, because this formula would work pretty well with some adjustments, of course, but it's formulated for the goat because it's got a lot of fat and a lot of protein, and that's what they need. So what it was a mix of whole milk, of course organic, so I didn't have to worry about any hormones, anything like that. Goat milk, about a 1-to-1 ratio on those. Then it was buttermilk, evaporated milk, nutritional yeast, blackstrap molasses, and then we put colostrum in it, so she didn't get this huge shot of colostrum all at once. She was getting it over a little bit of time. Then there was a omega supplement that you put a couple of pumps in that in. You can also get both of those at your local farm and tractor supply. So we fed her this for a few days and started noticing she wasn't little skinny bones anymore, and she put on some weight and got chunky, and she grew pretty fast. She's actually grown quite a bit in the last 10 days. So I'll put the recipe down below for those of you that are raising your own animals. I will say that we started off with the regular formula, and you don't want to go cold turkey on that. So I added some of the original formula to the homemade formula we made. That way it kind of tempered it a bit, and it seemed to work out really well. She went from having real bad case of mud butt to the next day very solid bowel movements. That's the words we'll use. It was like overnight it changed. So obviously the formula wasn't great on her system, and it's a multi-species. It's meant for pigs, goats, and lambs. So yeah, it's not specific to goats. So we made something a little more specific with some research, and it worked out pretty well. So I'll try to put that recipe in the description for y'all. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully more Dobby to come, and She's been out wandering around now, and she's now at the age where she's going to start grazing on grass. So, closing shot of Dobby. She found herself a little nice, cozy hidey spot, nibbling on the grass. Say bye, Dobby.